So Joel, there were some quite violent torture scenes in Red Sparrow. How do you prepare for those? Do you do specific research?
No. I mean, I hate to sort of make it totally uncool and not mysterious at all, but I think it was a scene that I was nervous looking sort of ahead to doing, but when we got there I was surprised at how easy going it was. And I mean, you know, I guess in many ways there are some scenes you do where you feel like I have this experience in my life, I have been through this thing, and there are other things where thankfully torture is one of the things I haven't been through, psychological torture I guess, but so you just turn up and you just sort of wing it.
Cool.
And you know, it didn't necessarily affect me in a way that some people suspect. I don't think.
You're a pacifist, right? I read. How do you kind of square the violence in the film with your beliefs? Was that difficult?
No, not really. I mean, you know, film to me, it becomes a job or a world where you go to do all the things that you don't necessarily do in life. So I'm not really a violent person in life, but then I like sometimes playing characters that indulge in violence. So you have to look at the reason behind a movie. I mean, like for example, I think Red Sparrow is interesting in its the sense that it's a film that has a lot of sexual content, but it's not titillation. It's not like making a sexual thriller to try and excite the audience in the same way that, you know, previous sexual thrillers have. This is a film that looks at that sort of extreme, harrowing experience of the sexuality, of the sexual degradation that Jennifer's character goes through. But it's not there to excite the audience. It's there to kind of show how loaded up with vengeance she is going to get. That's one of the reasons.
IMDb lists your one main trademark as razor-sharp cheekbones.
Oh, really?
Is that something you'd put on your CV?
I don't have a CV. No, I wouldn't put it on my CV. No blood.
You played Owen Lars in the Star Wars prequels.
Yeah.
Does that mean you can't be in any of the new films?
No, I don't necessarily think that it sort of writes me off from that. I mean, I hope not, because you know, there's a great thing happening with the whole kind of, you know, re-examination of all the Star Wars and the one-off films and the actual kind of the sequels. So yeah, I'd love to be involved, and also, you know, I am Uncle Owen, so if we head into that world, then yeah.
I suppose
there's definitely an exciting one-off movie, just about the ins and outs and the stresses of moisture farming, I think.
Do you know anything about an Obi-Wan Kenobi standalone Star Wars film?
Yes, I do know as much as you probably know.
You haven't been approached for one at all that you can speak about?
No. If I had, I wouldn't tell you.
Bright 2 has been announced. Are you excited?
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm only going to work if I love doing something, and I just so love playing the character that I played in Bright, and I love the team involved in it. So yeah, we're excited to dive in and do another one. And also I've never really been involved from memory with any real sequels that I've done one and then we're backing it up with the second one. And what they generally do, and from watching them just as a kid, is you explore the world and then you get a chance to expand that world or go somewhere different or to take the characters into new places. So I'm excited about that.